Single guys, here's what it's like being married.
Single guys, this is what it's like about to be on the verge of divorce.
Hey people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is the part 2 of the video I posted previously of the man who went to the grocery store. The wife sent him to the store, to the grocery shop, and he could not decide if he should buy the pumpkin can or not, and decided to drive all the way home. And when the wife informed him that she needs the pumpkin for whatever they're preparing for Thanksgiving, he refused to go back and asked her to go back, and now she's angry with him. And this is him telling young men, people that are not married, single men, what marriage looks like. Anyway, I've posted the part 1 of this video of women reacting to this situation, so go check it out. So let me just play the video so that you get context. But if you want to know the women's reaction, go check out the video before this one, okay? So check out this video.
Single guys, here's what it's like being married. My wife sent me to the store to buy the ingredients for pumpkin bars. I'm walking the aisles and realize canned pumpkin not on the list. Is this a mistake? Do we already have it? Let's call the wife to find out. She sends me straight to voicemail, shoots a text, can't talk. I respond with my dilemma and continue shopping. 10 minutes later, I'm ready to go. Still don't have a response. Call her again. Straight to voicemail, can't talk. Text her again, need an answer. Wait 5 minutes, leave. Now, could I have bought canned pumpkin? Yes, but if we already have it, it's gonna sit on the shelf for a year. You only use it at Thanksgiving. Halfway home, I get a text, we need canned pumpkin. I tell her I'm gone. She asks, can you go back? No, I called you twice. That was with purpose. You think I'm calling to chit-chat? Hey, haven't talked to you since breakfast. What's up? No. Now my wife is mad at me because she has to go to the store herself. Marriage.
So, like I said, go ahead and share your thought. If this is the first video you'll see, go ahead and share your thought and let me know what you think about this conversation. So this got a lot of people reacting. So I already did the female one, like I said. That's the previous video before this one, and then this is the male one. So let's go hear what men thinks, and then also I have some sprinkled things I need to drop on here. But let's go hear what the men think, because sometimes these men, they'll be thinking different from us female. But let's go see if they see anything wrong with what this man did.
Single guys, here's what it's like being married. My wife sent me to the store to buy the ingredients for pumpkin bars. I'm walking the aisles and realize canned pumpkin not on the list.
Hey, so I was going to duet this video, but which I usually don't, but he turned that off. He turned that option off, and I'm guessing it's because he's getting a lot of flack for it. But a few months ago, I posted a video where I talked about this article that said that 70% of women initiate divorce, and that the number one reason, or one of the main reasons, is that they're tired after a long time of carrying the emotional weight of their marriage. Exactly. And so in that video and some subsequent videos, I talked about emotional attunement, which, as a reminder, emotional attunement is just recognizing an emotion and responding appropriately to that emotion. And then also empathy, which is like sitting in that space with your partner when they're experiencing a specific emotion. And so this video, if you haven't watched it, it's, I don't know. It's the worst. But in that video, he talks about going to the store to buy these pumpkin bars, and his wife didn't put pumpkin on the list, and so he tried to get a hold of her, and I wasn't going to buy pumpkin because what if we had pumpkin, and then it would sit in the cabinet for a year, and you only eat it at Thanksgiving, which is just silly anyway. But regardless, he tried calling his wife. His wife didn't respond. He left the store, and she was just like, oh, we don't have pumpkin. And he was like, too late. And the whole premise was like, I'm going to teach her a lesson. Like, she needs to learn her lesson, that she should answer the phone when I call. She should be more concise with her list. Instead of just buying the pumpkin. Instead of just doing the thing that your partner might need. And even if it goes overboard, so what? Like, that's fine. But you did the thing your partner needs. And this is the type of mentality and attitude and behavior that I was talking about when I talked about that video where women are more likely to initiate divorce to the tune of 70%. It's because this type of emotional manipulation, this type of disconnection, this type of like hierarchical, like I'm going to teach you a lesson attitude is not good for partnership. It's not good for marriage. It's not good. Like we wouldn't do that in business most of the time. If you're a good businessman, if you're a good boss, we just wouldn't do that. And he does that there. And he ends the video and he's just like trying to like tell single guys what it's like to be married. And just like ends the video like marriage. And I can tell you if that behavior continues, or if you're a guy that continues to do that type of thing, you're going to make videos that you end by saying divorce. And then you're going to be shocked that you did.
The following video was for educational purposes only. It is not meant to harass or bully.
Single guys, here's what it's like being married.
Single guys, this is what it's like about to be on the verge of divorce.
My wife sent me to the store to buy the ingredients for pumpkin bars.
Oh, come on, I'm watching the game here. Can't you just wait? Even though DVR exists in this day and age.
I'm walking the aisles and realize canned pumpkin not on the list.
Uh-oh. Sounds like you should just buy the can of pumpkin just in case.
Is this a mistake? Do we already have it? Let's call the wife to find out.
Or, hear me out here. You could just buy the can of pumpkin. It's only $1.22. It's not like you're buying a brand new car.
She sends me straight to voicemail, shoots a text, can't talk. I respond with my dilemma and continue shopping.
Again, this whole thing could be avoided if you just pick up that can of pumpkin, which is $1.22. You either don't have any common sense or you're cheap as fuck.
10 minutes later, I'm ready to go. Still don't have a response. Call her again. Straight to voicemail, can't talk. Text her again, need an answer. Wait 5 minutes, leave.
Sounds like you didn't need to waste all that time just waiting around when you could have just bought the can of pumpkins. I mean, what was she doing? Sounds like she was cooking Thanksgiving dinner. On top of that, I'm going to assume that you had kids. You probably had kids, so she probably has to take care of the kids too. Oh, and if you're having Thanksgiving dinner when you invited some people over, she probably has to entertain too. Maybe that's why she didn't answer the phone.
Now, could I have bought canned pumpkin? Yes, but if we already have it, it's going to sit on the shelf for a year. You only use it at Thanksgiving.
Oh no, what if it sits in your pantry for a year? It's not like you can't use it next Thanksgiving. Exactly. And the cans last 2 to 5 years depending on how you take care of it. In fact, canned pumpkins can last 2 years after the expiration date. Sounds like you had plenty of time to use that can of pumpkin that you chose not to buy.
Halfway home, I get a text, we need canned pumpkin. I tell her I'm gone. She asks, can you go back? No.
That's right. You stand your ground. I mean, how dare she ask you to do one thing while she most likely is doing multiple things at the same time that night?
I called you twice. That was with purpose. You think I'm calling to chit-chat? Hey, haven't talked to you since breakfast. What's up?
Boy, I bet that snarky attitude worked out for you later that night. Hey, honey, you want to do a little bit of wrestling? Oh, sorry, no time to chit-chat. I gotta go to the store and buy some canned pumpkins.
No. Now my wife is mad at me because she has to go to the store herself. Marriage.
Now your wife is slowly coming to the realization that she could probably do better. Divorce.
Could I have bought canned pumpkin? Yes, but if we already have it, it's going to sit on the shelf for a year. Now my wife is mad at me because she has to go to the store herself.
This need to teach your wife a lesson like she's some kind of a child is really, really bizarre. Like, just so we're clear, canned pumpkin costs like maybe $3 at most per can. It's going to be shelf stable. It's going to last a year. And it's, it's tiny. It's taking up practically no space. So this rationalization that you might already have some is just not, it's illogical. On top of that, if you have pets, it's good to have canned pumpkin around because if your pet eats like a cooked chicken bone or something that can splinter, you can give them canned pumpkin. It helps in digestion and stuff. It can kind of help pass those bones. So it's just good to have it around if you have pets. But even if you don't, like, it's not an inconvenience to have it there. Anyway, me pointing out all of the valid reasons why you should have just bought the canned pumpkin in the first place when your wife didn't respond. It's completely useless, because it seems that you just wanted to punish your wife for not being there, like centering you every single second of her life. So you might want to do some self-reflection and evaluate why you are so upset by that. I hope this helps. Free Palestine.
Single guys, here's what it's like being married. My wife sent me to the store to buy the ingredients for pumpkin bars.
That's it. That should be the end of the video, is you went to the store to get ingredients for your wife. But it's not. Instead, he goes on to whine and complain because his wife forgot to mention the fact that if he needed a canned pumpkin or not. He didn't want to buy the canned pumpkin without her answering because he assumed he would get yelled at or something. I don't fucking know. It's the dumbest shit in the world. Buy the fucking canned pumpkin. Buy the canned fucking pumpkin. Who cares? It's what, $3 for a can of fucking pumpkin? It lasts how many years? If I didn't know if I needed to get fucking canned pumpkin or not, I'd buy the canned pumpkin, take it home, and if we already had some, I'd shut up my fucking ass until next Thanksgiving when we needed it. Instead, you didn't buy the main fucking ingredient because you're mad that you don't want to go to the fucking grocery store for your wife because you probably had something better to do, like sit on the couch and scratch your fucking balls. And now your wife's mad at you because you're punishing her for going back to the fucking store. What you should have did was turn your happy ass around, got the canned pumpkin, went home, and said, thank you for making me pumpkin bars while I sit on the fucking couch and do goddamn nothing. It's probably also safe to assume that she's doing this for Thanksgiving. I'm going to assume that she's cooking the Thanksgiving dinner that you're going to fucking gorge on, and you're upset you had to go to the store and didn't know if you should get pumpkin or not. Buy the fucking canned pumpkin. The only advice this guy's going to give out is fucking divorce advice to anybody wondering how a marriage should work. This isn't it. Now, I know he's a comedian. But I'm going to be honest with you, there wasn't anything about that video that was remotely funny. It was kind of sad. To give you a sound piece of advice, if you don't treat your partner like they're your mommy, they won't treat you like you're a child, and every now and then they might even be willing to do that thing you like. You know what I'm saying? Get the can of pumpkin, do the fucking dishes, go to the fucking store, call your wife and just chit-chat with her. That you have such a big fucking problem with talking to your wife. I'm sorry you hate your wife, dude. A lot of us out here actually like the people we chose to spend the rest of our lives with. Good fucking luck, man. Kisses.
The store to buy the ingredients for pumpkin bars. I'm walking the aisles and realize
that my wife is probably going to leave me because she just realized that she is more property than person, and she doesn't want to be married to a Republican douche canoe like you, and that she's tired of being subjugated to your abuse and your neglect and your treatment of her. So that's probably what you're realizing, right? That you're going to go home a single man. You walk in married, but you leave single. Because I can tell you, if you talk to me like that, you could choke on the goddamn ring. Could you imagine losing your marriage over canned pumpkin? Because that's the type of shit. I would not even care. It could be that petty. It could be $2.19, and I will fucking divorce your ass. You treat me like shit? Bye.
Single guys, here's what it's like being married.
Hit me with it.
My wife sent me to the store to buy the ingredients for pumpkin bars. I'm walking the aisles and realize canned pumpkin not on the list.
Sounds like you should probably buy canned pumpkin just to be safe.
Is this a mistake? Do we already have it? Let's call the wife to find out.
I literally went through this dilemma yesterday when I couldn't remember if we had a can of refried beans for the tacos that I wanted to make last night. So I bought it. Turns out we already had one. All right, now we have two.
Now, could I have bought canned pumpkin?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm glad we're in agreement then. What is the point of this video?
But if we already have it, it's going to sit on the shelf for a year. You only use it at Thanksgiving.
I don't know why I have to explain this. It'll still be good in a year, and also, you can consume pumpkin-based products after Thanksgiving. You're welcome.
Halfway home, I get a text, we need canned pumpkin. I tell her I'm gone. She asks, can you go back?
Unless you're really pressed for time, I assume the answer was yes.
No!
I get it now. You are a...
I called you twice. That was with purpose. You think I'm calling to chit-chat? Hey, haven't talked to you since breakfast. What's up?
Somehow, every sentence in this video is worse than the one that preceded it.
No.
You don't even like her, do you?
Now my wife is mad at me because she has to go to the store herself.
So naturally, you were like, you know what'll make this better? Publicly mocking her. You just know that when she saw this video, he gaslit her about how it was just a small thing and she shouldn't be so upset. And he'll probably say there were no signs and he never saw it coming when she dumps him too.
Single guys, here's what it's like being married. My wife sent me to the store to buy the ingredients for pumpkin bars.
So this dude sucks. I had to screen record it because he turned his duets and stitches off because he knew the flack he was about to get or already started getting. But, I mean, shit, dude. If you know you're making pumpkin bars, just buy the canned fucking pumpkin. Don't be an asshole. It's really not that hard to be a dick. Or to not be a dick. Yeah, it's not hard to not be a dick. Double negatives confuse me. Anyway, love you.
Go ahead and share your thought about this conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful. You're on the channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead and share your thought, okay? For me, I already said a lot on my previous videos with the ladies reacting because, hello, I'm a lady. But yeah, I'm so happy that most of the men, not all the men literally, that are on this video kind of agree with everybody and even the women that man just not just like his wife. He could have just gotten the punky can. He could have just make things easier for not even stressing his wife. And some men actually understand that women, like, we take so much, we put so much on our plate on what to do that we're allowed to forget and we're allowed to be partners. But clearly some men sees women and their wife more like a commodity, more like an efficient machine that automatically should do everything right. Why they can do everything right, but it's okay if they can't do everything right. Make it make sense. So I'm really glad a lot of men are saying that, and I hope we keep having this type of conversation because there are so many, even in my society, that is going to stay on business and like, no, they are not wrong in this. Why didn't the woman? Some men literally don't know what and what goes into some of the food they eat. My husband is one of those people. There's a food he does not even have an idea what goes in there. Like, do they put this in this food? I'm like, yeah. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thought. Let me know what you think about this conversation. But please keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. Go ahead and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps you to push out my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting your girl. With that all said, guys, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.